Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, this is our 5,000 day Minecraft Hardcore World Tour, and we're starting off in the main area. We have a couple pink sheep heads that I killed. Yeah, I have 2 resource packs in this world, or 2 data packs, sorry, that I have in this world, which would be more mob heads and better armor statues. It helps liven up the world a little bit. Down here, we got the storage room, a lot of these chests are just useless items, but like over here you got different goat horns, you got all the shards, all the trims, and then if you walk over here are some of my more organized chests, which would be like diamond armor and that kind of thing, diamond tools over here. And then we got little resource like workbench area. We got crafting table, anvil, ton of furnaces, grindstone, smithing table, all that. And in here is kind of a mob zoo, so I have all cat breeds, all dog breeds, brown panda, and I have a skeleton horse in here, just like keeping mobs in case anyone redeems them for their Hall of Fame, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But we also got the Wall of Fame, so top cheerers, top donators, the founders, and then all the mega builds. I haven't actually updated this. This needs to be updated a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna go out here. And this is our like main area over here. We got diamond armor. These were our first 2 horses. And over here we got the sugarcane farm. We have, let me sleep here real quick. We have behind me, you're going to see our backup creeper farm. This is basically if I'm in desperate need of rockets, I can go here real quick just to top off the amount of rockets I have. And it's a very good thing to have. And over here's a creeper farm that I tried to build from when I played on Bedrock, and it did not work. It was not good whatsoever. And then hopping over here, we kind of have like a mini trading hall area. So if we hop in over here, we have a mini trading hall area. You know, you got your Power 5 villager, Infinity villager, Unbreaking villager, all of those maxed out villagers. And over here we have our Fletchers, which I may have deleted a couple just for experiments. Surely just experiments. But yeah, we're gonna go head over to the Hall of Fame. That's our next spot, so I'll see you guys then. Okay, so we're now in the Hall of Fame area, which is one of the first areas I really built in this world, and we have some very decked out plots. We have Hunter, who redeemed the 1 of 1 blue axolotl, and this is a collectible. As you can see, first blue axolotl 1 of 1, which means it's the only first blue axolotl that can be redeemed in this world. And what that means is basically you can trade these items. I have collectibles in my world, so some are 1 of 1, others, if we hop over here, I think this is another one, which is 16 of 16 for that collectible. So there's 16 different collectibles, and you could trade these for anything you want within the world. So if this guy wants to trade his sponge for netherite armor upgrade, he can do that if someone is willing to trade. And then this guy, we're going to check out some unique plots. This guy has just an all apple plot over here. This is one of my mods. She's got a baby slime because that's the pet she wanted. And as you can tell by the armor stand, she's really short. And just had to include that in there. This guy's got 4 collectibles over here. These guys got enchanted netherite armor, their own blue axolotl, not a unique collectible. This guy is redeemed a notch apple, which is 100,000 points. By the way, if you guys want to get in here, all you have to do is get 7 days of watch time in my Twitch stream, which will be in one of the corners of the video. I don't know exactly which corner, but it'll be in one of them. And we got the Spring Hall of Fame over here. That was the Winter-themed Hall of Fame. We got a Summer-themed Hall of Fame, and this is the most expensive plot here. One of the only ones in the Fall Hall of Fame, but yeah, most expensive. Fully enchanted armor, elytra, pink sheep. This brown panda is a 1 of 1, as well as this skeleton horse is a 1 of 4 as well. And then he's got 2 beacons, a dog. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Hall of Fame. We got some more stuff to show you up at the top here. I got all the beacons up here. Make a little entrance area. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to be able to get out, am I? Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay. I got out. Yippee. So over here, I'm going to show you guys here in a second. I have an elytra and I'm not using it. But, yeah, fly over here. You got a little bee farm. It's kind of full right now. I didn't make too much storage for it, which I probably should at some point, if we're being honest. But, yeah, that is a task for another day. And then over here, I have a panda breeding area. Didn't end up using it too much because I ended up being exploring and finding my brown panda that I wanted. But this was originally to breed for a brown panda, but didn't go exactly as planned. We have another broken creeper farm over here. That's kind of a theme of this world, is there's a lot of broken creeper farms. And yeah, getting over here, this was my first mega project in this world. It is a fully dark monument. It's called the Dark Monument, which is basically just a monument drain that's all black. So all black concrete. And it's going to make more sense once you see this. Don't mind the slime chunks. Slightly annoying, but I replaced every block, whether that's outside of the perimeter or even inside of the perimeter. I replaced it all with black concrete. And you got a nether portal over here, giant nether portal, which, yeah, leads me over to the all-white monument. So you got an all-white, all-black, which is basically to signify that the opposing forces have created this giant nether portal in the sky, and I wanted to make it more obvious at some point that these connect, and eventually when you go through this portal, there will be like a nether hub area that'll lead to like every other portal in the world, and you can get to anywhere through this. And it'll be very cool once I end up doing that. But yeah, we're gonna go over to my Axel Pond and the first build I did for someone, which is the raid farm build, and yeah, I'll show you guys that in a second. BRB. Okay, so we're flying up on it now, but this is our Axo breeding area. This is where we got our blue axolotl. We got this blue axolotl very quickly. It only took, like, I think, like 400 attempts or something, or maybe even less than that. But yeah, we got it very quickly. We got very lucky. So we were breeding cyan axolotls down there, yellow down there, brown ones down there, and pink ones over there. And yeah, we put the blue axolotl up here, and we've been trying to breed them up as we go along, but whenever people redeem them, I go and put them in the Hall of Fame. So I always have to wait for a new one. At some point, I really do need to get 2 of them, so I can just have a big pond of them, so they don't take as long if someone redeems them for the Hall of Fame. But yeah, it's our little axolotl breeding area. And then if you fly all the way over here, which is not very far, I recognize this little area right here. Let me try and speed up the process a bit. But yeah, you're going to have our pillager spawning area. So this area spawns pillagers for raids. This was originally a pillager outpost, and I completely destroyed it and built this like circle around it. This is inspired by a build I saw on John Bam's stream back in the day, and it looked really cool. So it's definitely heavily inspired by him. But yeah, we can jump down here. We can fight all the pillagers real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Let's say we grab that ominous bottle, and then we're just going to fly straight across the ocean, because I found a village which was very convenient and was still fully populated over here. I dragged a villager from there and made a spawning area down here. So, yeah, if I chug an ominous bottle, pillagers will spawn. I've blocked off all the caves, so they can't do that. That was an initial problem I had with this farm. And then they'll all flow into that lava, including the Ravagers, or they'll fall straight down here, which just kills them as soon as they fall. So this is my way of getting totems. You got a few totems, and you got the Ender Chest, which I have a box of totems as well. I've popped a total of 8 in this world, which is quite a bit. Okay, I cannot fly out. There we go. Okay, so next, we're going to go over to my perimeter area, which is probably the most insane part of this world tour. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so this reminded me, before I head over to the perimeter, this is a broken squid farm. This squid farm works absolutely terrible. I built this twice in this world, and another time in a different world, just to see if I was doing it wrong any of the times. This squid farm just fully does not work, and I completely regret building it. It took like 6 hours of just draining around here. It was entirely not worth it, because it produces like 10 ink sacks an hour. It's just really bad. And yeah, that's another one of my failed farms in this world. Yeah, and I would not recommend building this. 100% would not recommend. But over here, we have our giant 256 by 256 completely hand-dug perimeter. So if we drop down here, we can see the progress we've made so far. And this isn't even going to be the whole project. If we go down here, we can see we're down to level minus 32. And yeah, I've mined almost 2 million deep slate in this perimeter. I'll check the stats right now. And look, you can see almost 2 million deep slate mined. And this is with no mods that help mining or anything like that. But the whole perimeter is eventually going to be 506 by 506. You're going to have this, which is going to go down to the bottom, and I'm going to put like a layer of black concrete to make it look like a void, and the creep farm over it that produces 150,000 gunpowder an hour. And then around that, we're going to have a staircase from ground level to bedrock, from bedrock to ground level, all the way around here. We're just going to make the whole perimeter 506 by 506, one of the largest perimeters ever made, especially in hardcore Minecraft. It's going to take probably quite a long time. But yeah, it'll be fun to get this done. And we have over here, we have our little setup. All these chests have a ton of materials. And, oh, I missed it. Whoopsies. Okay, hop up here. And we got a ton of materials over here. We have like 27 pickaxes, including the ones in my inventory. A bunch of shovels. All our resources that we need to take every once in a while. And then in here we have over 2 stacks of diamond blocks that we've gotten from the perimeter already. And yeah, just a lot of resources around here. And next we are going to check out the end, which is quite a fun area in my world, but doesn't have much. So we're going to go see that next, and I will be right back. Scratch that, we're actually going to hop into the nether and show off our 3 crazy nether farms that we have here on my nether roof. One of them is this gold farm, which I'm going to fly over to quickly, and it should only take a second, but I'll cut the video until I get there. Okay, so here we are, a giant tower of scaffolding, which you might be like, why is there a giant tower of scaffolding? Well, this is how you get up to the gold farm perimeter. I like to play extra safe in hardcore because I don't want to lose this world with how much I've played with 0 AFKing in this world. So I like to play it safe. So we climb up this scaffolding tower because there's a lot of areas of this farm that could kill me if I fly into them accidentally. So I just go with the low risk method of just climbing up right here. It takes longer, but it is worth it just for the extra safety measure. But yeah, we're climbing up, as you can see, to the crazy gold farm. This is probably one of my favorite builds I've made. Oh my goodness, I forgot to turn that off. Whoopsies, my bad. We're going to go like that. We're going to jump up, go back out of F3. And as you can see, this is how the farm works. We're jumping in here right now. And you can kind of see around once they spawn. They'll see me, which they're already aggroed, and they will just run straight at me, try to kill me. And all that XP, this is mainly for XP, I don't really care about the gold, but there's a little bit of gold in there. Usually, that gold would flow straight into those chests, but they're all full, so that doesn't happen right now. And you can see how fast I'm getting levels. It's a very, very good farm. But yeah, I'm going to go back down, and we're going to go see the other 2 farms, which would be the Wither Skelly farm, as well as the Froglight farm. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been back here in forever, so I even forgot where this build was. I had to look, because the only time I've used it was for beacons for the perimeter. So yeah, basically how it works is Endermen, or Wither Skeletons, will spawn in a portal in the overworld. I think I have to stand here for them to actually spawn. Now that I think about it, I think I have to spawn like right here, maybe? Oh, yeah, we're getting tons of Wither Skeletons. So they spawn through there, and they go through a bridge in the overworld and get here, and I can just farm them up really easily. It's a very inefficient XP farm, and also is probably the best way to get beacons. But yeah, it's a cool little farm, very powerful. You get like probably 25 beacons an hour. It's a great place to get beacons. But yeah, we got one more farm to show, which will be my Froglight farm. So yeah, I will be back when we're over there. I wanted to also, while I'm flying through the overworld to find the Froglight farm, I also want to highlight this iron farm. We basically have this running 24/7, and it's full storage now. I've had it running for months and months on end, so yeah. The storage goes all the way down to like the deep slate layers, so I have tons of iron at the ready. It's a great farm that I entirely would recommend. I think it's the Shulkercraft design that I used on YouTube, but yeah, it's a very good farm. Now I'm actually going to head over to the Froglight farm now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea where the Froglight farm is. I thought I would have saved the coordinates somewhere to where it was, but it completely appears that I just haven't. I'm sure it'll turn up at some point, so I will put it in the next world tour, whether that be either 10,000 days or if I die in my world. Whatever happens first. But yeah, we're going to head over to our kind of last spot of the world tour, which is going to be the end. It doesn't have too much, but I do want to show off the Enderman farm a little bit. Where would the end portal even be? I haven't been here in a long time because I used to just use this area for the Enderman farm for XP, but then I discovered that the gold farm would be so much more efficient. And also there's a Guardian farm I want to build at some point that's also more efficient, so I want to build that Guardian farm because I don't have it in the world yet, but yeah. It'll be on our list of farms to do. And now let's hop in here. I haven't been here in a while. Yeah, it's just a simple Enderman farm. Great design if you want like early game XP. It's definitely a good design. Enderman spawn up here. Run toward an Endermite. Go down there. Into the killing chamber. And you just finish him off. And then yeah, I got a wither killing area down here as well. We got all of the portals all spawned in. But yeah, we're going to head back to spawn. And what a world we have built up over this time. It's been quite a bit spent, almost 1,000 hours of playtime in this world, as you can see. Let me scroll down here. Almost 41 days of playtime in this world. You know, I spent a lot of time, a lot of work into this world, and if you did enjoy the video, it would mean a lot to leave a like. I'm going to be grinding YouTube a lot more, so if you also want to be subscribed, that would be much appreciated. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.